Hey, I'm Manu Sharma. I'm a strategist, which is really just a way of saying that I help leaders find clarity in chaos. And let me tell you, right now, nothing is causing more chaos for them than the question of AI. So, this is the question I get all the time. Leaders come to me looking for a roadmap, a checklist, a neat little box to put AI into. But the more I work on this, the more convinced I am that this is just completely the wrong place to start.
You see, AI isn't just another line item on your strategic plan. It's really more like an iceberg. The plan you see on the surface, that's just the tip. The real bulk of it, the part that can sink you, lies beneath the water. We're talking about all those unwritten rules, the cultural biases, and the deep-seated beliefs that really run your company.
For a long time, strategy has been this kind of balancing act, right? Between things like profit and risk. But AI demands something more. It literally forces strategy to grow up. It's no longer enough to have a nice mission statement hanging on the wall. AI forces you to get crystal clear on your fundamental values, the real why behind everything you do.
Here's the best way to think about it. AI is just a giant amplifier. That's it. Whatever you feed it, it just makes it louder. So if your mission is vague and your priorities are a mess, well, guess what your AI is going to spit out? An even bigger, more amplified mess. But, and this is the key, if your purpose is crystal clear, AI will take that focus and make it razor sharp. It doesn't fix your problems, it puts a giant spotlight on them. Okay, so if that first question, where does AI fit, is the wrong one because it's all about technology, then what's the right question? Well, it has to be about something much more fundamental. It has to be about intent. And this right here, this is the big mindset shift. I've seen it firsthand. The leaders who are actually winning with AI, they're not asking which vendor should we use. Nope. They're starting with a much tougher, much more honest question about who they fundamentally are and why their organization even exists. This is the question that changes everything. If you can answer this, really answer it with clarity, you've just created a strategic advantage that no tech company on earth can sell you. You move beyond just buying tools, and you start designing systems of intelligence that are a true reflection of your values. So what that means is we have to completely redefine what an AI strategy even is. It's not a plan. It's not some document that you write up, get approved, and then stick in a drawer. It's a commitment. An ongoing, daily commitment to designing with purpose. And you have to make that commitment because every single algorithm you unleash in your organization becomes a strategic actor. It's out there making choices, guiding what people do. And if you don't give it a clear purpose, a true north, what's it going to do? It's just going to drift. It'll start optimizing for whatever's easy to measure, not what actually matters. Okay, so this all sounds good in theory, right? But how do you actually do it? In all my work, I've noticed that the high-performing organizations, the ones that get this right, they consistently make these 3 foundational moves that set them apart. All right, first up, they define AI's contribution. They get super specific about the one big shift they want to create, not a laundry list of vague goals. Second, they make their trade-offs explicit. They look at the hard choices ahead of time and decide which values are non-negotiable. And third, they design feedback loops, because this isn't a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's a living system that needs to stay aligned with your strategy. Let's talk a bit more about those trade-offs, because this is where the rubber really meets the road. The first one everyone hits is speed. Of course, we all want things to be faster. But if that incredible speed isn't guided by some serious discipline, it can absolutely shred the trust you've spent decades building. And then there's the other big one, optimization. AI is a beast at optimizing. But if you just tell it to optimize for, say, cost cutting without any other context, it can completely warp your real priorities. This is strategy. Making these choices consciously upfront, that's the real work. And that's why we just have to stop talking about AI like it's another tech wave. It's not. This is a fundamental strategic turning point. It's a new reality that rewards companies that think with incredible precision, and it really, really penalizes the ones that just try to wing it. Here's a critical truth you absolutely have to understand. AI won't invent a new direction for you. It's more like a rocket engine. It just takes the direction you're already pointed in, your existing culture, your intentions, your blind spots, and it hits the accelerator hard. For better or for worse. The simplest way I can put it is this. AI turns purpose into architecture. It takes that abstract idea, your mission, and it builds it right into the plumbing and the wiring of your entire organization. It makes your why the foundation of your how. So, look, if you take away just one single thing from all this, please let it be this. The technology itself is not the differentiator. The true, lasting power comes from the clarity of the purpose you use to guide that technology. You know, the future isn't going to belong to the companies with the fanciest algorithms. It's going to belong to those who can master this alignment, the alignment of purpose, technology, and human judgment. That right there, that is the great strategic challenge of our time.
My name is Manu Sharma. If you want to dive a little deeper into these ideas, you can find the full article over on my website, manusharma.ca. Thanks so much for your time.